What does it mean to be a mulatto? To sum up what it means to be a mulatto in a sentence, I would say being a mulatto is synonymous to being a double-edged sword. Why I say they are synonymous is because a sword cuts both ways. One way being toward the opponent, and the other way towards the one wielding the sword, known as the mulatto. The mulatto isn't essentially good or evil. The nature in which the soul that is inhabiting the mulatto's physical and DNA makeup leans towards is what dictates when we'll describe a person being good or evil. With that being said, it is still left to interpretation. The mulatto has two physical and spiritual natures about themselves. On the surface, you see them being as black or white. There are complexities within the simplicity of the being that is the mulatto. Depending on the lineage of a person will help determine who and how that specific being will be. The soul, S-O-U-L, or soul, S-O-L, is not the physical shell. The soul is the divine essence, immortal star-like being. However, when embodying a physical vessel, you take on the attributes of the flesh, or rather, the specially designed meat suit that is your body. For example, if you came by way of decent, moral people who are truly genuine, your spirit may lean towards that essence that has materialized by the physical and spiritual characteristics of your family tree. Even if you are a disagreeable soul whose core or nature may be the opposite of your physical family, their background and permeated energy will perhaps influence you, as one's physical and spiritual aspect goes. Remember, the combinations and possibilities are endless. Another example of something similar is the stock or grade of people you come from. What are their genetics predisposed to? Are they naturally agile? Are they curvaceous and strong? Are they short and stocky, tall and lean? What are their eye color, hair texture, birthmarks, intellect? The list may go on and on, because you have character traits, intelligence levels, genetic alleles, spiritual gifts, like some people in your family may be psychic, have telepathy, or may be highly emphatic, etc. You also have physical attributes. You have spiritual and soul lineage. Some beings are from whole other tribes and galaxies, from other solar systems. Some beings are strictly limited, and some are multiversal. It all depends on the being, so that's why being a mulatto, as Earth has plenty, if not all beings here are mulatto, beings who are mixed up. This is deeper than skin, eyes, and some folks' spiritual discernment. When you are a mulatto, you have all of the above, yet double. Everything is multiplied, because the parents most often are different from one another, coming from different tribes, ancestors, ethers, not to mention most often being mulatto themselves, and this may go up for generations. To be purebred is so rare and few. The message is clear as day. That is why the plight of the mulatto is such a glorious challenge. One must overcome their generational karmas and be spiritually purebred. To be spiritual means to have morality. Shout out to Soul Warrior. Morality is the key to being plugged into source. When you consider the way you behave, you indeed make way for doors of mystery to unlock within. That is why those who are truly spiritual apply wisdom to which they know. They strive to live in truth, and that is what graciously keeps them eternal. Pay homage and give thanks to the universal prime creator. Within the mulatto, there are two natures warring themselves. Based on the intergalactic politics and affairs, the being will manifest those expressions outwardly, especially when gone unchecked. The spiritual war is within. Your angels and demons, physical and spiritual alike, fighting to spiritualize the matter that is your body. Most lose this battle without attempting to fight. Even when one's potential is prevalent, it is most likely never truly realized. That is why the sealed servants of God, the controller, must serve Islam, I self-law, and master. Your soul tribe are the laws written and obeyed on your heart. Those who carry the will have the fortitude, the vigor to serve through all conditions, making that soul carry on, thrive, continue forever, eternally, making a soul immortal. Everything is coded. Are you able to decode? In this war, you must fight with honor and righteousness. As a servant of God, you are sealed and anointed with the sun gene, keeping your mind-eye, that pineal gland, the portal, open to the cosmos, allowing one to possess the spiritual gifts like discernment. Again, shout out to Soul Warrior and any true spiritual family who lives, walks, and breathes truth, honor, and justice. Truth is stranger than fiction. What is commonly recognized as one thing is usually another. Another key to being mulatto is to see past the delusion of mind and environment, to overcome the obstacles placed in your inner and outer matrix. The truth of the matter is, you know the difference between the fine intricacies of right and wrong. No one needs to hold your hand or tell you what is true. That is something you must develop when building a good judge of character. These are the principles that make a person inherently rich.